Welcome everyone to day 4 of your 14-day creative reset and renewal. We're so honored to have you join us. I hope you've enjoyed everything so far and understanding kind of the building upon which we are encouraging you to create a sustainable routine, an attainable intention for your year of 2025, and it's going to be an amazing year. So today on our mats, we are going to practice balance. And in our lives, we try to practice balance within having a balanced work life and a balanced diet and balancing your hydration and all of the things that we are trying to do here to just create a nice, sustainable, healthy routine for 2025. We're going to take that on the mat today with some balance. So for some of you, I know balance might be a little intimidating. So please find yourself near a wall or a chair handy. I don't have a chair today to demonstrate with, but I trust that you can find a chair and set it beside you as you need to. Or if you're in your bedroom, you can just come beside your bed and just place one hand to the bed and practice each side. So we're going to start off kind of simply, and then we'll build up to something a little more challenging. So please join me on your mat in tabletop position. So take your time to get to a tabletop position. When you find this tabletop, make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrist and your knees are on top of your hips are on top of your knees. All right, so we are going to find balance in hands and knees position here. But before we do this, let's kind of loosen up the body and take some dog and cats. So inhale, lift your tail, lift your head, lift your heart, drop your belly. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and bring the top of your back towards the sky, tuck your chin. Inhale, dog, lift tail, lift head, drop belly down. Exhale, round everything in, tuck your chin, and press the top of your back towards the sky, feeling great. 2 more of those. Inhale, lift. And exhale, cat-cow. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to find tabletop position. And we have been working on our 3-part breath, and I want everyone to kind of pause that 3-part, and we're going to think about 2-part breath. Because when we are balanced, we need to have a strong core. So we don't need to be breathing in and out of the belly so much. We want to draw the belly in and up towards the spine to give it sort of a nice lock, because the core is where balance comes from. All right, core stability is where your balance really comes from. The limbs from which we are balanced upon definitely help, but your core is absolutely key. So everybody draw your navel in and up, and then breathe in through your ribs and chest. We're just going to practice that breath in and out, feeling the ribs and chest move without moving the belly. Just feel that. Feel that space creating by the inhale. And the exhale, kind of relaxing everything. Good. Now from tabletop, we are going to tuck your left toes and straighten your left leg. All right? So a nice little calf stretch first. And then with your strong core and your quad muscle, lift your left leg up off of the ground parallel to the floor and pause here. This is enough. Or if you want to complete this posture, we'll take the opposite arm. So reach your right arm up, thumb up towards the sky, and reach from fingertips to heels. Slow breath in and out. And then bring it back down to tabletop. Good job. All right, now tuck your right toes, sending your right leg straight back. A little calf stretch first. Shoulders away from ears, pressing away from the floor, strong arms, strong core. Lift that leg parallel to the floor. Good, breathe here. Now if the arm is too much for you, please skip it. But if you like, put your body weight in your right arm and lift your left arm up, thumb up towards the sky, and then reach from fingertips to heels. Deep breaths in here through chest and ribs. Great. And then bring it all back down. Beautiful job. All right, walk hands to knees and then come up onto your knees. Shoulders back and down, and just take a little wrist relief here. Just shake out your wrist like you're shaking water off of your fingertips. Okay, next position, we are going to do some lunges. Okay, so lunging, I'm going to take your left foot forward first. All right, left foot forward, and I want everyone to take your left foot as wide as the mat, on the left side of the mat, okay? So creating a nice wide stance here. Now, if you are challenged with high lunges and you know that, please find a wall or a chair to position one hand to. All right, and we're going to tuck the back toe and then straighten the back leg, and maybe bring it up a little, one step. But we want to keep both feet super wide to stand. Okay, so stand in your high lunge. My feet are really wide apart, almost as wide as the mat. This is what gets the balance and the stable positioning for this balancing pose. High lunge is an incredible balancing pose. So breathing here. And slowly come back down towards the floor in a low lunge and then tabletop position. Good. Other side, sweep your right foot forward and take that foot to the outer edge of the right side of your mat to get it nice and wide. Tuck the back toe. Stay here in a low lunge, or find your wall or your chair available. Position it so that you can stand into your high lunge or crescent pose. Lift your chest, pull the belly in and up, and try to keep that breath flowing from the ribs and chest. Doing fantastic. All right, now we are going to come to stand it next. So if you're in your high lunge, just slowly release out of your lunge. If you're on the ground, please meet us in mountain pose, about the middle of your mat. All right. So we're going to take a forward fold next. So let's do it like we have been doing from your mountain pose. The half sun salutation entrance way to get into your forward fold. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, big swan dive forward. And then inhale to a flat back. Now, everyone bend your knees a lot where your chest or your belly actually comes on to rest on your thighs. And then the fingertips should touch the floor. If you have blocks handy, maybe you can come up with some blocks here. But if you bend your knees enough, you should be able to touch the floor with your fingertips with nice bent knees. All right, so next position, we're going to take your left leg up first. So shift your body weight to your right leg and then lift your left leg off of the ground. This is a standing split. And then position your hands to where you're nice and balanced. So breathe here. Everyone's hands are on the floor, unless you would like to try bringing one hand to your calf or both hands to your calf. And breathe here. One hand to the floor, both hands to the floor, legs slightly lifted. Even an inch off the floor is enough. You are balanced on one foot. Beautiful job, guys. All right, now bring yourself back into forward fold. Bring your body's balance into your left foot and release your right leg up as high as it wants to go today. Keep your foot flexed. Relax into the neck. Breathe here. Most of the work is in the core and in the quad here. You can try one hand to your shin, both hands to your shin. That's really hard, but try it if you like. Bring one hand back to the floor, both hands back to the floor. Great job. Bring both feet to the ground and roll your spine up nice and slow. Super slow until you're in mountain pose once more. From mountain pose, we are going to take tightrope pose. Tightrope pose looks just how it sounds. We're going to place one foot, we're going to start with the right foot behind the left foot. Okay, so grab your chair, grab your wall, whatever you need, and position your right foot directly behind your left foot. And please bend into both legs and then kind of rock forward and back to find middle position. Find the balance between both feet. Arms are open, knees are bent, and our navel is in. Remember that core engagement. We're breathing into ribs and chest. Stare forward at your dristi, which in yoga Sanskrit means focal point, where you can stare, blink as you need to, but finding that place right out in front of you that you can stare. When your eyes wander, your body wanders. Okay, we are going to take this into moving tightrope pose. So the body weight shifts to the back foot, to the back leg. Slowly replace the front foot to the back. So your left foot is behind your right foot now. Nice and keep nice and low. Bent knees. Mountain pose doesn't really change. Our body shape continues and strength continues to be in that mountain position, but our feet and our legs are the only things that's changed. We're breathing and we're staring forward and we're balancing. Awesome job, everyone. We're going to take one more walk back. Shift your body weight to your left foot and then walk your right foot behind your left. Breathe. Stand tall. You're your mountain, confident and sturdy, finding balance and finding strength. Now we're going to walk this forward. Shift your body weight to your left foot, your front foot. Right foot comes in front of the left foot. We're going to do this a few times, but first pause into your center. Find your center of tabletop, of a tightrope. Beautiful. Shift body weight to front foot. Lift the back foot and walk it forward. Left foot in front again. Find your neutral center balance. Breathe. Relax your face. You're doing it. Yes, breath in and out. And then find mountain pose again and relax everything here. Shake everything out as I'm going to walk towards the camera for this next pose. We're going to finish out this balancing portion of our reset in tree pose. And some of you may already know what level of tree pose you want to take today, and that's great. So for those of you that don't, please find your chair, please find your wall, and we are going to take tree pose from baby tree to papa tree. All right, so shifting your body weight first. Well, actually first, stand in mountain pose. Forgetting that. Foundation point. This is the foundation. We're drawing the belly button in, securing that core. We're not in any hurry here, so we're breathing, standing tall, and then shift your body weight. Shift your body weight to your left leg first. We're going to start on that side. And find your focal point, wherever that is out in front of you, where you're staring and your eyes aren't wandering around. And then open up your right knee out to the side, and the sole of your foot starts to move into the inside of that left ankle. Okay? So this is the starting position, where your toes aren't even off of the floor. And this is a great baby tree. All right, we are sturdy and stable here. And if you want to move to the second portion, we're coming up the shin and right below the knee. So sliding that sole of the foot up right below the knee, and then press gently, but engaging the foot into the standing leg. Deep breaths, sturdy core. All right, and if you know, you can come to Papa Tree, grab that foot, place it to the inside of that thigh. Stand tall, bring palms to heart center, wherever you are. Breathe here. Good. And if you want to come back to baby tree pose, please do that at any time. If you fall, please laugh at yourself. This is fun. This is not serious, okay? We are growing. We are like a tree rooted and finding our balance and swaying. This is great. All right, coming out slowly. Release the arms and release the foot. Great job. All right, shake that leg out. And then we find our mountain pose again, nice and sturdy, solid, confident stance here. Belly button in towards the spine to lock your core engagement. Look forward to find your drishti. Shift your body weight to your right leg. Stand up nice and sturdy, and then find your baby tree with your sole of your left foot to the inside of your right ankle. Breathe here. Stay here if this is your tree today. And every day looks different with balance, okay? Don't give yourself a hard time. Each day you come to the mat, just be with what is available, what's here for you. This is a challenge and also a lesson in yoga. So slide that foot up into the inside of your calf, right below your knee, if you want to come into Mama Tree. Breathe the whole time. And if you want to come all the way up into Grandpa Tree, the foot is into the inside of the thigh. Pressing or engaging that sole of the foot into the standing leg helps you to be there. This is challenging too for me, especially talking into the camera. Everyone bring your palms to the heart center. We are enjoying ourselves here, not taking ourselves too seriously. We are creative here in our practice. And every time we come to the mat, we are grateful that we can actually do this stuff. Awesome job. Okay, returning slowly back to mountain pose, releasing that leg. Ooh, give it a good shake out. Okay. Fantastic job. That is it for our balancing portion of our reset. Thank you for joining me. I will say namaste as a gesture of gratitude for your time that you're taking for yourself and that you're joining me. I'm forever grateful. I will see you soon on the mat. Happy day.